Well, Jody tells the story.
Let me tell the story.
Yeah.
Okay, because this is going to be a good story.
This is going to be
Ramblers. Ramblers, we got something going on that we've never done before. Hopefully you'll see us again.
I think so.
Very nice man approached us and asked us if we were doing a YouTube channel, and he invited us to his house tonight. I mean, he invited us to his home. He said, I have an interesting place not far from here.
Something's
telling
us we need to go.
They said they invite people and bring strangers home all the time.
So
but I don't know, there's horror movies like this. This is gonna be fun. Here we go. Those are big bones. What is that?
I think they're like cow.
I don't know, cow or something.
Or a human. We don't know.
all right,
We
guys.
are getting ready to leave and head on out and show you Sisters Oregon. Oh, and we're bringing our buddies
Look at
with
this.
us.
Look who we got here. We got Mickey and Minnie.
Mickey and Minnie, you guys ready to go?
They're going to have a little adventure too.
We're gonna go exploring.
You guys are
ready?
excited. Yeah, you are. In case you're any wondering, this kennel weighs more than both dogs.
It does. Look at this site. What a nice site. But we will talk about that in another video.
Yeah, we have lots to say about that.
So right now we're heading out to Dee Wright Observatory, and it's like it has a lot of lava, and it has lots of stories to it. So we're excited to kind of go explore and show you the observatory and that whole area, right?
Yeah, the lava's cold. It's like 1,800 years old, so there's no fear of getting burned. Only by the sun, maybe a sunburn, no lava burn.
Let's go check out more of Sisters Oregon. Look at all the mountains around you, Ron. Look
This is
at
nice.
that scene that you get to drive by right now. And I believe that might be Three Sisters. The thing that we love the most about our area in the Pacific Northwest in Washington and Oregon, and I know there's other places like this. I'm excited to go to the Grand Tetons. We're on our way. You will find different mountains almost anywhere in this area that you're driving in. Currently today, we're debating whether we're seeing Mount Jefferson or Mount Bachelor or Mount Washington, because they're all around here, and we're trying to get ourselves figured out where we're exactly at. Then over to the side, we know we're seeing Three Sisters. Then we've got Three Finger Jack.
There's a lot of volcanoes that are like cinder cones or splatter cones, and volcanoes themselves. We're going to see a lot of it. We're going to see a lot of the remnants of past volcanic lava flows, and it's pretty impressive.
We are going to share with you our longest trip now. We are going to go for 22 nights. And we're looking forward to sharing this with you. Last year in 2023, we took 19 nights. You can go check that out if you still want to. That was a grand adventure. We went through areas of Oregon. We headed to California. We went to Lake Tahoe. We had a great time. We went to Mount Shasta. But this year, we are heading to Wyoming and Montana, through Idaho and Oregon. We're gonna have a great time, and we're also calling it our Hot Springs Adventure. We're gonna show you several hot springs throughout Oregon, Idaho, and of course, hot springs in Wyoming. So join us as we go on our longest adventure so far. We decided to pull over at the first stop. I think it said Windy Drive. I don't know. I can't remember what it said. But this is the first stop. And Sea of Love. Why is it called the Sea of Love?
Sea of lava.
Oh, I'm always thinking about love.
Yeah. Love is the last thing I'm thinking of
Aw.
when I'm looking at this desolate, barren, and dry area.
I'm always thinking about
And dry
love.
and barren is definitely not ingredients for love. This is the lava flow here from the Belknap Crater. And the Belknap Crater is like it's just right over there. You can see it almost looks like a landslide on the hillside that came down. I think right now, we're going to get the doctor out. Let's get Dr. One out.
Dr. One?
Yeah, let's get Dr. One out.
It's time for
real
Dr.
quick.
One?
Yeah.
That's Mackenzie Pass, right? Right right there.
No, we're on Mackenzie Pass right now. Yeah, this is Mackenzie Pass right here. I think it's 5,300 feet up.
Oh.
A mile. We're a mile up into the atmosphere right now.
And just so you know, if you're RVing, because a lot of people that follow us RV, it did say on the drive up here, nothing over 35 feet long. So as long as you're under 35 feet, you can do this. But we show you, it was a pretty windy road at the end there. I mean, it's a little curvy and windy.
But it's a nice road.
Nice road.
They just paved it and they just striped it, and it's like, that's the Cadillac of roads right now.
I can't believe this observatory. This is definitely a spot you cannot miss. I love how each little window gives you a glimpse to Mount Washington, to the Belknap, gives you a glimpse to Mount Hood, to Mount Jefferson. There's like 15 different windows taking you almost on like a personal tour of each one of these sections. And you learn where they're at. And there's so many to see all in one location. These lava fields are incredible. We've been to Hawaii, and you think you have to go all the way to Hawaii to see lava fields. You don't. They're right here. And I'm surprised that they're right here in the middle of Oregon. So definitely, if you have the time, come on up here. It's something you don't see everywhere, and it's just takes you back, way back in history. So it's kind of incredible. And now we're gonna head out to the trail. They have a beautiful trail for you to go on. We're at Three Creeks Brewery, and this is a great brewery, Three Creeks Brewery, and we're going in. Oh, and we can't forget to get our stamps on our Bendale Trail. And speaking of that, we have a video. We visited 28 breweries in 5 days in Bend, Oregon, and we talk about it, and we're here. So let's go.
Okay.
Oh, Brewery Group of the Year 2020, look at that.
Well, they better step up their game. It's 2024.
Hey,
so.
There it is, Ron.
Yeah,
Right
5 Pine
there.
Chocolate Porter. I think they're ready for us.
Never gets old. Did you see the little stage for music?
Yeah, I was thinking about putting on a show. I was thinking about giving a speech on how we're having a bad beer day right now. You know.
Well, no, you have a sweet little cider.
Yeah, so it started out fine over at Three Creeks Brewery. You know, we had the seltzer, we had our flagship beers that we wanted, and then we went over to High Camp. It's like, notice they had a half. Hey, is it an American half? Oh no, it's a German half. We try it. No, the ski lodge was closed. The barn was closed. The snow cap was closed.
But what day is it?
It's Tuesday, the day after Labor Day. Okay, so everyone's worn out. Everyone's been beat down after the weekend. Take Tuesday off. Okay, I understand that. You know, take Wednesday off maybe. You know, Sisters Saloon here, you know, it's a fine establishment. It looks like a great historic property, not a great beer selection. I asked for a tap list. He hands me the tap list. Yeah. He has none of the beers on the tap list. Well, that's fine. You know, he reads off the beers, half of them I want, and then, you know, so then we order the peach cider. I drink it, and Jody goes, "Well, how do you like it?" I go, "I can't taste the peach. You taste it." And she can't taste the peach.
It tastes like apple.
Yeah, and so then we tell the guy, I go, "Hey, is this the peach?" He goes, "Yeah, it's a peach." He looks at the keg. "Yeah, it says peach." I go, "Can you try it? Can you try it to see if this tastes like peach?" He goes, "I don't taste the peach." It's like, okay, fine. Fuck it. It's just a cider. It's just an apple cider. We'll just go with that. It's good. Here we are. I don't know
It's
what
a
we're going to
fruity
do.
cider. I don't think it's apple. I don't think
it's, I don't know what it is.
So I don't know what we're going to do for the next 7 hours. But we'll find
because
out.
we were low on marriage fluid. I'm sure Ron told you. Marriage fluid. So
We weren't low. It was dry.
the engine was about ready to explode.
Oh yeah, I think we had a couple failures on the way.
We'll see. I've got one more place in mind, and otherwise, you know, we'll just have a chill night at home.
I looked. Where else are you thinking about going?
Depot.
Oh, okay. So we'll try.
But we'll try. This is a cute place,
Yeah, this is a really neat place. I just
Oh yeah, did you see all the animals hanging? And when we get to Yellowstone and Tetons, I'm expecting that.
yeah, I want something dead hanging down from the wall when
Right.
I'm drinking or eating.
Yeah.
Talk about history. This
Yeah, look at
town
that.
has a lot of history.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, this is the building. That used to be, yeah, there's a picture of it.
Oh,
the
yeah.
road. Yeah.
Wow.
It's cool that all these buildings, well, I shouldn't say all of them, but a lot of these buildings have photos of when they were, you know what, over 100 years ago. Real cool.
What is this?
That's the Monkless, the Belgian ale,
Belgian
the FNG.
This beer has a naughty word. We went with the elderberry. Elderberry what?
Elderberry sour.
Ooh. This is yummy. Hold on. She says she likes it because she adds egg white to it. And I have to tell you, some of my favorite whiskey sours have egg white. So when she said egg white, I was like, there's something about adding the frothy egg white to a cocktail that makes it even more delicious. Yeehaw.
Yeah, saddle up.
Saddle up, cowboy.
It's gonna be a bumpy
It's gonna
ride.
be a nice night. Oh, look at that. On there. What?
Look at this.
On here. Great. Nice. Good job, you guys. Good job.
Cheers, baby.
Red Solo Cup.
She said they're normally sold out of these, so we had to get one. Oh, mocha. Mocha's ready. Oh, look at my mocha. Look at my
You
mocha.
know that's not your mocha.
They did one of those fancy, one of those fancy deals. Let me try your mocha here first.
Aw.
Ooh.
Good, huh? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That is so fantastic.
I could probably suck down a dozen of those.
So he said something about a free refill. Do I get another one of
No.
these? These guys do a fantastic job. And this building is amazing. I heard about this, and I'm glad we could stop by here. One thing that they do is they continue with that whole Western theme. How many coffee shops do you go into where you have deer hanging from the ceiling and bear skin hanging from the wall? It's like, and then they've got all this wood in here. The whole theme carries from the outside to the inside, and these tall ceilings. This is a beautiful, beautiful place just to come in here and sit. And then the fireplace has this nice river rock kind of fireplace. Man, I could imagine when it snows, because it snows here during the winter, that everybody comes in here and you feel nice and cozy. This is fantastic. Look what I picked up, cinnamon roll. So we're gonna have a few treats today and have our coffee, and we'll let you know when we leave how it went. We just left Sisters Coffee Company. That was great.
Yeah, that was good. I had the Ethiopian light roast. It was phenomenal. It was a great blend. It was great coffee, great treats. Had the cherry cheese Danish.
Yep, cherry
and
Danish.
That was fantastic.
Cinnamon
yeah.
roll, and then my mocha was great. Once in a great while, I treat myself to a mocha.
Yeah, that was like drinking a cup of fudge.
It
That
was
holy
delicious.
smokes.
Yeah, the
that
coffee,
that
the
was
beans,
tremendous.
you could tell were great. Everything else.
Yeah.
But here's the real story here. Here's the real story. So,
Well, Jody tells the story.
Let
We're
me
gonna-
tell the story.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
because this is
gonna
going to be a
take
good
off here.
story.
This is gonna be a while,
Ramblers.
so.
Ramblers, we got something going on that we've never done before. Hopefully, you'll see us again.
I think so.
So here's the deal.
Yeah.
This is really
John
funny.
and Cynthia look like nice folks.
We're filming, and it's a busy place. The coffee place is a very busy place. It's a good place, you can tell, because it was so busy. But we were upstairs, found a little corner, getting ready, enjoying our drink, and we get approached, and somebody says, "Are you guys doing a YouTube channel?" He was very friendly, had very friendly eyes, very nice man, approached us and asked us if we were doing a YouTube channel, and he invited us to his house tonight. I mean, he invited us to his home. He said, I have an interesting place not far from here.
Something's
We're
telling
intrigued.
us. Yeah, something's telling us we need to go.
We're
Yeah.
so intrigued because he said, I have property just 10 minutes from here. Did he call it a ranch?
Yeah, he says it's called the Why Not Ranch.
Why
It's like,
not ranch?
Why not?
Why not ranch?
not? Why
And he said his name is John. His wife is Cynthia.
Mm-hmm.
They said they invite people and bring strangers home all the time.
So
But I don't know, there's horror movies like this.
yeah,
You know?
but there's good movies too.
I've just learned over the years that being open to new things and people has brought so many gifts in our lives. I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
it's
just
amazing.
it just broadens your horizons, you know. And it's like any chance of friendship is a gift right there.
Yeah.
You know, and so why you can't pass up on this.
We're both intrigued now. We're intrigued, but I'm a little scaredy cat. I'm sure people have realized that with me, and I get, nervous about things. And
So you know, if you're seeing this video, it went good.
we're gonna walk around this amazing town a little bit longer with you and show you a couple more places. But now we have an intriguing visit, and I think you're gonna be interested, and you're gonna want to stay around and see this. So let's do it. Let's see where this goes. We just enjoyed our swimming pool for a little bit and picked up the doggies, and we're taking them out to dinner tonight. We're gonna go to the barn. The outside of it's beautiful. Yesterday they were having a work party, so we weren't able to check it out. They have some outside food trucks. We always enjoy that. We've heard good things about a couple of those outside food trucks, so we're gonna go and enjoy that. Plus the dogs can sit outside with us. And they have beers on tap, so we're gonna go enjoy that for a little while for dinner. Heard they're having live music. Not sure if we're gonna be there during the time for the live music, but we're just gonna go have a good time. Like the whole Western theme going on in this town, why not go have dinner at the barn, right?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
And that reminds me, we're going to the Why Not Ranch a little bit later on.
Yes, so the stranger that we met today, John, who invited us out to his place, it is called the Why Not Ranch.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Ranch.
So-
Yeah, him and Cynthia invited us over, so look forward to that.
Why not?
Yeah, a little bit later on. Why not?
Let's go see. All right, so let's go have some dinner. Supper.
Let's go
We're in a
get some
Western
supper.
town. We're in a
Yeah.
Western town. Might as well just say let's go get some
Let's go up
supper.
to the Chuck Wagon, have some supper.
Oh,
My.
and the
So-
pizza's been ready too, but go ahead.
Oh my goodness. So that's a feast beer or the fest beer from Little Beast Brewery, and then we got the coffee vanilla stout. Pizza, look at that. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Nick?
Who wants to see what you're having? I'm surprised you went with the dark.
Well, it's either that or an IPA.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they had eight IPAs.
Let me see
So
what you think about that pizza. I went with the sausage pepperoni one.
look at that. Crust is awesome. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. Peppers are a nice touch.
Yeah, looks good.
Sliced peppers, red pepper flakes, onion, sausage. Yeah, this is what a pizza should be, right here. Yeah, that's my good boy.
Put your loving arms around me like a circle around the sun.
We dropped off the dogs. We had a nice dinner at the barn. And we are heading to a stranger's house.
Well, we know him. Well, we sort of know him, not know him. It's just kind of odd, but
No, this is gonna be fun. I mean, this is.
I'm looking forward
I
to this.
think this
This
is
is
really always kind of
real
people
nice
to
guy.
do. Honestly, if we're exactly like this. We can meet people and just make friends very quickly. John said that him and his wife,
Cynthia.
bring people
strays home.
all the time. So we're like a stray, I guess. We're like, so this will be interesting. So we're taking you along with us. We are taking you with us. He said that they have a Why Not Ranch and a few interesting things. He intrigued us, and he's like, you might want to come out and check this out. And we're like, okay,
Why not?
why not? I guess
Yeah.
that'll be the whole theme
Yeah.
to this whole entire thing is going to be why not?
Yeah.
Right? Why not?
not?
Sisters, Oregon, why not?
Yeah.
So here we are. And this is to show all of you. Sometimes last minute things, sometimes interesting invitations, you sometimes should just take the moment and just at the spur of the
and
moment
that's
go with
honestly
the flow.
how we need to learn how to, us personally need how to learn how to do that. It's more spontaneity because we're always so regimented that it's okay. Let's shift our plans. Let's do something else. Put us out of our comfort zone and just do it.
Why not?
Yeah.
I think we said that too many times.
Yeah. Then it's
We
kind
can
of
do it.
flattering. It's kind of nice. Because they're looking at us. It's like, yeah, we could welcome them into our home.
Right. Like-
It's.
We must look trustworthy. We must look like nice people.
Yeah, I try. I shaved. I showered. Try to be presentable. You stay groomed. You have your coat clipped and washed.
Gotta turn right here.
Right back there.
We better
So, that's okay.
focus.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're almost
Okay,
there.
Yeah, we need to
we'll show
focus
you.
here.
Ramblers, as you can see, we're still alive.
Yeah, more than alive. We're actually doing pretty good. We're doing really good, matter of fact, yeah.
We're good. So it's actually the next day. We made it to our next destination. We're gonna show you a little bit of our visit with John and Cynthia. This is cute. Oh my goodness.
Hey, John, where do you want me to park?
This is gonna be fun. Here we go. Hi.
Well, thanks for inviting us over. I am very intrigued on.
Too weird.
No, it was
Ron.
we were
Yeah, nice to meet you,
intrigued.
Cynthia.
We were very intrigued.
John?
Ron. So this is just kind of the toy box. I restored this 66 Holiday Rambler
Wow.
Holy
years ago.
smokes.
It was a ground up restoration.
It's beautiful.
This is-
Wow.
This is gorgeous.
Every inch inside except for the ceiling. It's really fun. I mean, you've got all the modern conveniences, fridge and a freezer, so you can have ice cream.
This is great.
And then also, what I like too is the lighting.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
very
that
yellow.
harsh LED.
Yeah.
It's that the white daylight that just really just zaps you.
Wow.
So we found this thing in Joshua Tree, California, out in the high desert, and it was a dry trailer, which was good. So it wasn't a lot of water damage and
Yeah.
wood rot. And it's the first year they did the
Wow.
aluminum frames on these things, so it was. We knew it would be like the internal wall frame is aluminum. Holiday Rambler built these all wood framed until '66, and then they started building what they call their Aluma frame. And so we found this one.
Wow.
You know the funny thing is they don't even make them like this seems so roomy. Like I mean it really is.
There's no slide out. This
right?
is.
It's all vintage.
And how many feet is this?
This bathroom is wild.
23.
A bathtub too. So
I know this
if you
is.
go to a hookup place, I can have a hot bath. Look at this. This is definitely 60s.
You got your ashtrays.
Holiday Rambler. What does it say?
The Butler or something like that.
Is that a?
Silent Butler.
Is that a cigarette lighter?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it still works.
And it still works. You gotta be kidding me.
This is a modern truck. It's a Chevy Tahoe drivetrain.
Oh.
It's like get in and go.
Oh, so many
Wow.
toys. So much fun.
Oh gosh. This is adorable. I love it.
It's a girl truck. Too big for like you and me. The cabs are little.
Oh, I noticed. So what model is this van? What is?
1961
Is this-
International Metro van. And they used them. We got this one. It was on a
Fairchild Air Force Base. It was sold new in '61 to Fairchild for the Air Force, and it was a base vehicle. Now, when we moved here, this was dirt. And right up here, we graded this up to the house once we built the house, but there was a manufactured home right in basically in the front driveway that we lived in while we built that. You would laugh, when we moved, the house was so close to the manufactured home, we built a bridge. And we just, anything we were keeping, we just walked it across the bridge.
Right.
We
No cars
had
involved.
some young boys move all of our furniture from here to there. I'm like,
I can see where you get accustomed to not having neighbors.
Yeah. Right?
This is so nice.
I have to drive into town to get a cup of coffee just to see people. 'Cause I'll start talking to myself out loud. You know?
Oh yeah, yeah. On the little pile of vertebrae.
yep. All pieces.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, look at that big head over there. Ooh, look at this one right here.
Looks like a boar or something creepy.
Yeah, that is. That doesn't even look real. It almost looks like something made up.
Yeah. Those are big bones. What is that?
I think they're like cow.
I don't know, cow or something.
Or a human. You know.
We want to thank them for inviting us out to their house. They built a beautiful home. He showed us a 1961 Holiday Rambler.
Yeah, I think it was 66. 65 it was the year last year of wood frames, and 66 was the first year of the aluminum frame.
Maybe the other thing was a 1971.
Yeah, it was a 1971 camper.
Camper.
And both gorgeous rigs.
But it was so neat to see what he's done with that Holiday Rambler.
And if you look at it, it's all mostly original, like the original outlets. It has an ashtray and a cigarette lighter. That was the thing that impressed me the most looking at that when Cynthia showed us that. That was funny.
They showed us their little loft that they let people stay in. I said, gosh, you could have just the best Airbnb. The view is amazing from their home. Unfortunately, there was a lot of smoke, but I know you can see through that smoke and see what their normal view is, and they get a great view of all three sisters. We want to thank them because what a neat thing. We really do love meeting people. So for them to walk up to us in a coffee shop and say, come home with us.
Well, you know, and it takes us outside the box too, because we don't do that. And you know, and then there's something about John. You know, he was very kind and very nice, and so it's
and then
like
bonus
yeah.
Cynthia, because she's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
So yeah, and
very nice.
They do a lot. They're just interesting folks, and we want to thank you again for that visit and us being able to share it with everybody else. And you know what? It's just a lesson. I want everybody to see that sometimes you just take a chance. Make sure take that moment to meet strangers and take those opportunities, because you just never know. It was great.
Yeah, so there is a disclaimer. Don't go visiting every stranger. If so-and-so tells you to come on over, use a little common sense. But I think this paid out really good.
Yep, so thank you very much. And Sisters Oregon was amazing. We showed you breweries, we showed you a few places to stop in at. We had a good time there, and we did show you Dee Wright Observatory, and we'll go back again one day. But once again, follow us. We are heading to a couple hot springs, and then we're going to a few national parks.
Here we go. Let's get rambling, ramblers.